Well, hello, my 8th graders, and of course, any freshmen are watching. The first video really is a review of the laws of exponents. We're just going to do some problems. So, get some paper out, get ready to do it. So, here's the first row of problems. Freeze the video and do them, then turn me back on. Okay, well, I hope you did these real quick. Oh, I hope you didn't eat too much candy and are laying there saying, oh, why did I eat so much candy? But it's hard not to do. Here we go. Oh, we have the same base, same power. So we just combine the coefficients. So it'd be 13x squared. Hey, when you multiply two things same base, you add the power. So it's x to 11. Hey, when we have a base to a power to another power, you multiply the powers. And then when you have a product to a power, you raise both or each term of the product to the power. So it'd be x to the 18th. When because you base to a power, you multiply. So y to the 24. How did you do? How did you do? Let's try round 2. There you go, my peeps. Here, let me move something for me. Sorry. Put my hand in the way. So, freeze video, do this row, and then turn me back on. Hey, when you have a fraction to a power, you raise each term to that power. So, oops, I just dropped my crackers. So, x to the 6th to the 5th would be x to the 30th. Y to the 20th. Hey, anything divided by itself is 1, except of course 0, but assume 0 cannot be put in for x for this problem, so it's 1. Hey, when I'm dividing two things same base, you subtract the power, so it'd be x to the 5th. This would be 1 over x to the 14th. Then a negative power, you bring it on down. A negative means move it to the other location. So if it's in the top, move it on down. If it's in the bottom, move it on up. So this would be x to the 17th, because 1 over x 17th, almost messed up. This goes down, so it'd be 1 over x to the 7th, x to the 10th. This one, need to move this on up. We like to move it. You like to move it. So multiply two things same base, you add. Now, you could say, wait a minute, when you're dividing, you subtract. So we could do it this way. It'd be x to the 6th minus negative 4. Either way is fine. How are we doing, my peeps? Hey, I got a calculator. So, try the next row. They're getting kind of challenging now. So do it and then turn me back on. Okay, anything to the 0 power is the number 1. So 1 times x to the 6th is x to the 6th. Hey, when you have a base to a power, you multiply. So it'd be x to the 24th over x to the 50th, so it's 1 over x to the 26th. This one, reduce the fraction, so that would be 4/3. That'd be x to the 5th. Bring this down, so it'd be y to the 10th, y cubed on the bottom, so it'd be y to the 13th. This one, when you have a product raise to power, you raise every term to that power. So it'd be x to the 15th, y to the negative 40, z to the 20. But an answer cannot have a negative in it unless it's scientific notation. So I'm going to move this on down. So it'd be x to the 15th, z to the 20th over y to the 40th. Last set of problems, my peeps. So freeze the video, do them, and then turn me back on. Okay, again, several ways to start this problem. So personally, whenever I see a negative power, I like to move it. We like to move it. So I'm going to move this on down. Notice the x to the fourth does not move. It doesn't have a negative power. This one stays on the top. This one, move it on up. So it's y to the 18 over x to the 10th. This one, oh, tricky problem. It's not in parentheses, so the square does not affect the negative out front. It only affects the base. Base doesn't have the negative because it's not in parentheses. So we square the 4, that's 16, and then flip it. So the answer is negative 1 over 16. If it was in parentheses, it'd be positive 1 over 16. This is a negative 1/3. Oh, do you remember how to FOIL? So x times x is x squared. People like to put 2x. No, don't do that. It's x squared, and then outer is 5x, inner is 4x. 4 times 5 is 20. Then this one, oh, I have a binomial square. When you have a binomial square, you write it twice to make it nice. So it'd be x squared plus 6x plus 9. Did you get them all right? I hope you did. Got another video on the way. See you in a minute.